Curry Cove, Deadwood, Oregon, home of the fabulous Cindy Curry, friend to pothead and poor animals. I'm Robin Fry, and I'll be your host for this edition of Lifestyles of the Poor and Shameless. This is Ginny. She is my 1984 Glendale Ford motorhome. Next to her is the Suzuki Samurai in 1986. This is my car, and this is my house. Ginny is named after my mother because anywhere I was in the world, where she was, that was home. When you come to visit me, we prefer that you enter the residence from the rear of the camper. As you can see, this is my very ingenious awning. It floats in the middle so the wind and the movement of the camper don't tear it. It is secured at the front and the back. When you come to my house, first you see my wet and dangerous station. I wash the recycling here. Those are my rain cash barrels that are turned over because we haven't had any rain in over 30 days. And this is where I make my Rick Simpson oil, my concentrate. And the reason it is dangerous is because we use volatile solvents to extract the resins from the cannabis to make the medicine that cures cancer. And you use electricity to do it. I arrived in Oregon very sick on the 12th of June. This is my living room. This platform where I spent most of my days with my leg up, with poultices on it, etc., is made up of 9 canisters filled with all my worldly possessions. This is my little fire pit where I sit in the afternoon or in the morning or whenever I light the fire. This is where I have breakfast. It's my little rain cache system. As you can see, my awning has a low spot there. So the water jug directs the water into the catch basin. Keeps my little carpet dry. This is my front door to Ginny. When you come to visit, this is what you see. This is Ginny. This is the crow's nest. Yes, I do crawl up there and sleep. Yes, I do. A little table where I read and I write and I eat. The only piece of furniture I saved from my house sat in my grandmother's house in Missoula on Orange Street for 15 years. Or 50 years, excuse me. And it's the only thing I saved from my 4-bedroom house. This is my Ginny. She's my home, and I love her. And my dogs love her, huh? This little girl back there, little girl. And the cubs. And this was lunch. It's a pasta bake, yes, it has cannabis in it. And this is my medicine. When I arrived in Oregon, I had no money. I have only spent $40 on cannabis since I got here, and that was when I first got here. Marla came and got me. Marla Walton, an old friend of mine, 30 years, came and got me, took me to a grow down in Roseburg that got me started with shatter, with flower, with tincture, with topicals. And then Marla took me to her mom, who is a doTERRA healer in Portland. And we devised a system to make my leg feel better. The system consisted of frankincense and lavender, cannabis, and olive oil. And then I came back to Deadwood and proceeded to heal. Within 2 weeks, the wound that was a third of my left lower leg had healed to the size of 3 fingers. So this is my donated cannabis. People have brought it to me. It has been in the backs of closets. Some of it was dusty and crackly. Some of it was brand new, wet, cut off of plants that are growing. I have dried it and cured it. And this, the cab of the motorhome, has become my curing room because it's relatively dry and I can open the windows for cross breeze for ventilation, and I can shake the paper bags and keep it from mildewing. 100 grams of ground whole plant cannabis that someone is going to throw away, and a fifth of Everclear, some knowledge and some faith, and you can make your own medicine. This is Rick Simpson oil. This is the concentrate that cures cancer. 100 grams of product yields me about a week's worth of medicine. So for $20 a week, I can make the medicine that cures cancer. Everyone's health regime is different. This is mine. Lots of fresh, clean water, lots of prayer, lots of faith. I had a lot of faith that cannabis could do this. Lots of good food, lots of rest, lots of listening to my body, and lots of faith. My Heavenly Father gave me everything that I need to heal myself, and I'm doing just that. You can heal yourself as well. God has given us everything to heal ourselves if we can have legal access to it. It's time to legalize cannabis. It's time. It's time. Legalize, not legal lies, which is what we've had for 80 years. Or we would all know how to heal ourselves. Heal ourselves. I'm Charlton-Fry, and this is Lifestyles of the Poor and Shameless. Much love and light. Have an excellent day.